Good morning, everyone. It's I don't know, one of my ears has decided to be a bit lower than the other, but time I put glasses on, they seem to be lower on one side than the other. The trouble I had yesterday with that razor, this little thing here, I'm sort of determining that the blade, I don't know if you can see that, but the blade sort of sticks out at a really odd sort of angle. Sticks out at an odd angle, so unless you're used to that angle, and also the way that lip drops off, it leaves the blade almost completely exposed. I mean, the live edge of the blade, all of it. A bit stupid, really, I think. It just goes to show, it doesn't matter how old you are, you can be stupid. And I'm not going to use it ever again, I don't think, because I think to actually learn how to use that properly, I'd have to use it every day. My face was really sore afterwards. That was it. That's the big thing that sort of worried me. Sitting in work, and I felt like I'd been burnt by wind. You know, it's like when you have a strong cold wind, and your face feels all burnt. Felt like that. It was horrible. It just goes to show you how good, you know, some of these other razors are that we use every day, or I use every day. You know, so I'm going back into safe territory today, because I'm just sitting there thinking I've got to sort of do something here to get over this situation that I put myself in. Okay, so we're going straight back to hallowed ground, really. This is the old Arko stick soap in a tub, a bit watery, but let's rub it a bit, see what happens. America officially leave Iraq today after 9 years. Was it all worth it? It's a question you need to ask yourself. At the time they went in, I was in favour of them going in, really. I'm in favour of someone going in because of the sort of tyranny and torture that Saddam was imposing on his country, but quickly transposed that it was a bit of a sort of escapade. It's probably the best way to describe it. With all these vested interests, all these people in the American government, and of course good old Tony Blair. God knows what we were doing in there, but he decided to ally himself with George W. Bush, and look where that got us. Look where that got him, actually. A lot of people left the Labour Party because of it, because they didn't agree with it. As I said originally, I you know, as a way of sort of getting rid of a tyrant, a regime change, it seemed like a good idea. But I'd read a book on Saddam about 2 years before. It was written by someone who was responsible for the initial phases of his nuclear arms thing that he was developing, his projects that he was developing, and this guy had obviously left Iraq by the time he wrote this book, but a couple of things he said were quite relevant, really. One was that if we were going to get rid of him, then an invasion wouldn't be the answer. And the second thing he said was that there's definitely no weapons of mass destruction. No, he might have just been saying that, but that was used as the WMD excuse to go in there and kick some ass, wasn't it, really? It's quite embarrassing that, you know, it didn't matter how hard he looked. And, you know, it seemed that the intelligence was there, the intelligence was ignored. A different set of intelligence was given out to justify, you know, invading the place. And the people who died now, sort of, you think if they died in vain, really, because the country, you know, has been taken back to a previously primitive state than it was even under Saddam's rule. Okay. They were saved with the Merkur, which, as you can tell, is just an absolute pleasure. It's an absolute delight. It's got a Persona platinum blade in it, which again, it's really gone right up my my chart of favourite blades. stays sharp for a long time, especially if you use it in America. Very few nicks off it. Very little razor burn. It's lovely, 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 silky smooth shave. I'm still not listening to the news in the mornings. I split my time between 3 radio stations, obviously KVFM online, which if you haven't listened to, go to kvfm.co.uk or go to tunein.com and put in KVFM. Radio 3, which is the BBC's classical service, and Radio 4 Extra, which is repeats of comedy programmes and drama, like Sherlock Holmes. Radio 4 Extra is really good because they do a lot of Sherlock Holmes stuff. It's worth saying as well that all those radio stations are available on the internet, so you can pick them up. You don't have to be in Britain to listen to them. There you go. What a shave. What a lovely shave. That feels 1000% better than yesterday. We're about to consign this razor. I'm not going to put it in the bin. I don't throw razors away, but apart from disposable ones. But this razor, I'm going to take the blade out of it and I'm going to stick it back in the glass cabinet and let it stay there really with a warning sticker on it, really saying don't go near it. I was going to talk about a film as well. I went to see a film last night with my daughter. We have like an art house cinema in Liverpool called FACT, F-A-C-T. And I usually go there on a Wednesday night because on Wednesdays in Britain, if you own a certain type of mobile phone, an Orange phone, 2 people can go to the cinema for the price of 1. It's called Orange Wednesday. It's a great idea, and I usually go out on a Wednesday night, so it means like 2 people can go to the cinema for £7. And the thing about FACT is, being an art house cinema, it shows films that aren't on the mainstream cinema. Very disappointing with mainstream cinema, all this 3D stuff. I went to see a film called Another Earth last night, which is, on the face of it, it's a science fiction film. This planet appears, blue planet, gets closer and closer, turns out to be a direct duplicate of Earth. Now, being as old as me, you remember a film in the 1970s called Doppelganger, or Journey to the Far Side of the Sun, which has exactly the same plot, really. You find the planet, it's an exact duplicate of Earth, and anyway, this film, although it starts off as a science fiction film, it's probably more of an existential exercise in who we are and what we are, because it turns out that the 2 planets, I'm not going to give any big plot points away, but it turns out the 2 planets are exactly identical in every way. So it's, the same people on it, born the same time, done exactly the same things in their lives, and that sounds, sounds like a simple premise, but the main bulk of the plot is about this young girl who's involved in an accident, and the idea then is to sort of explore her relationship with one of the other people who's involved in the accident, and how this new planet affects that. It's not like horoscopes or all that type of stuff, but the actual accident happens because she's looking at the planet. And it's lovely film. Been thinking about it all the time. There's a great twist at the end, which makes you think even more. And that's about it, really, folks. So, Another Earth. Music's great. The music's been done by a Brooklyn band called Fall on Your Sword. Even went to Amazon to look it up and maybe order the CD, original soundtrack CD. But go to YouTube and put in Fall on Your Sword, Another Earth. You can listen to the music. That's about it really for today. Keep leaving the comments. Comments are great. I love the comments. Keeps me busy in work. And I've set the blog up as well. I forgot to mention that. We've got a blog. The Big Shave's got a blog, and it's called Big Shave, because someone's already taken the Big Shave. BigShave.wordpress.com, and I'll put it on a little caption, an annotated caption on this. And it'd be great if people leave comments on the blog as well. We had 33 hits yesterday on the first day, which is quite good. Might be a place to sell stuff as well. I think maybe it's like a little sales platform for people. Okay, thanks very much for watching. My name's been Steve Faragher. This has been The Big Shave on December the 15th, 10 days of Christmas. Oh my God, I haven't bought anything. I haven't sent any Christmas cards off. What am I going to do? I don't know. On The Big Shave, live from Liverpool. See you soon. Bye bye.